Satam Bandidos, welcome to Mel's Magic Official. I'm Magic Mel, and this is my guardian angel, Charles. It's late here, but I wanted to record a video for you because I'm excited. I have a new deck, an oracle deck. It's called the Spirit Animal Pocket Oracle, and it's super beautiful. And I already tried it out, and the messages are beautiful, so I want to pull a message for you. And also, I don't know about you, but I feel the energies have shifted. I don't think I shared it with you in the last episodes, but I've been going through an underlying current of kind of a cocktail of nihilism and jadedness and pessimism. That's why I call that aspect of mine Mopey Murphy, the one who says, "What's the point anyway?" So we've been doing this work, putting an effort into what we believe is our soul purpose and our passion projects, but underneath, I had this jadedness, and I felt it was not really, well, I was trying to think, it's not really my core, part of my core energy, but as with everything, we accept it. But it started to get me really down, I was thinking, oh no, am I getting depressed here, low-key depressed? And all of a sudden, I think just yesterday or today, it has lifted. And I don't know what exactly it was. Maybe it has been my spirit team. I always invite you, to ask your spirit team, like your angels, your guardian angels, your ancestors, whatever you believe in, to assist you. Because sometimes we can't generate that intentional energy on our own, no? For example, in my case, I asked for support in releasing negativity or a sense of hopelessness or a sense of what's the point anyway. And I feel that shifted. And at the same time, maybe actually doing the inner work of leaning into the jadedness. So dialoguing with my inner Mopey Murphy. What is your intention? Why are you feeling like this? Also helped. So I asked Mopey Murphy, why are you so jaded? What's up? And he he said, I don't want you to get disappointed. So you're putting in this work and you have these dreams, but I don't want you to get disappointed. And I said, hey, Mopey Murphy, it's okay. We're already here, life is happening. We're already incarnate. We might as well go for gold in terms of pursue what lights us up. Like, why you're so negative, no? But yeah, he revealed that he didn't want me to get disappointed again. And I said, you know what? The way to counter that too is to do things for the sake of doing things. So not to do things as a means to an end, like always feeling like the dangling carrot is always beyond reach, but we actually enjoy whatever we're doing in the moment. And that also takes off the pressure of having to get somewhere or having to achieve something. Because from my own experience, I know that the achievement itself doesn't really bring happiness. It might bring like a moments full of, yeah, we did this, but then, what's next? And then you're like looking for the next goal. So I told Mopey Murphy, hey, let's just enjoy the process, whatever we're doing, whether it's like whatever, Mel's Magic Official, the retreats, the yoga, but be really present and not have our happiness or a sense of fulfillment depend on the outcome, because we get so tempted not to only feel happy when, or only feel fulfilled if, and then we put all these conditions. So Mopey Murphy agreed. We kind of came to an agreement, and I do feel that my spirit team has helped me to release negativity, to recommit to the why, because often we get lost in the doing. We forget like the being part, like why we're actually doing this. Oh yeah, because I want to feel safe and happy and excited and peaceful and grounded. How about embodying that, like coming from the end, no? So again, process rather than doing something as a means to feeling something at the end. Anyway, let me know how you've been feeling. That's me kind of spilling my subconscious beans. That's what been lingering. But I really feel like the energy has shifted, and there's a certain lightness again to me. And I look forward again to manifesting and creating, because that really got me worried. I'm like, oh my God, I lost the spark, or I lost the purpose behind what I'm doing. I lost the energy behind it. So to feel that magnetizing pull towards, why you're doing things, that's good in itself. You know? So let me know how it's been going for you, if you felt a similar jadedness recently. And maybe it's also something that's in the collective, because we are all connected now. So I feel we tap into the kind of collective field too. And you don't need to stick your head out much to kind of go, oh my gosh, it's a lot of hitting the fan. So maybe that was part of that too. But yeah, the sense of relief of feeling that stuckness, that heaviness shift is encouraging. Let me know if you've been feeling something similar, and if you felt a shift too. But now let's pull a card for you. Let's see, for this week of 16th of June, what are you encouraged to focus on this week? What do the spirit animals encourage you to focus on? Connecting with your Oscar team, angel spirit guides, gods and goddesses, and ancestors. Woo! Wow, and here we go. One card came out. Okay. Giraffe spirit. See the big picture. I mean, that's a skill in itself, no? In my coaching mentors, Simone Soul and Melissa Tears, we practice that, no? Zoom out, bigger picture. Because when we get bogged down and we fixate on, we obsess about the small stuff, we go into tunnel vision, no? Our consciousness kind of gets super restricted, and we just focus on a tiny part of what's really going on. But if we see that in context of the bigger picture, it might not be that bad, or it might not be that urgent. You know what I'm saying? So have you been hyper focusing on something too much and blown it out of proportion recently? Could be part of the environmental energy, no? Your spirit guides are telling you, hey, just like the giraffe, up there you can see the bigger picture, no? Stick your head out, stick your neck out, and look around. See things in context, your situation in context, even your own, lifespan. Is it that bad? Haven't you experienced, maybe you're going through a tough time, but in relation to past tough times, see the bigger picture. The wheel of fortune always turns. Things never stay the same, no? So the energy is just like I've just shared with you. In my case, they do shift, even if they feel like stuck for some time. So see the bigger picture. And seeing the bigger picture also means, okay, being aware of where you're in the present moment, but looking back also, because we, when we're working towards embodying a certain version of you, we can also get lost in the striving, no? Like, I'm only going to feel satisfied when I've reached my ideal self or embody my ideal self. But if you, from the present moment, look back, all the steps you've taken, how the journey has evolved, how your own unfolding has evolved, there's so much to be grateful for. No, there's so much to congratulate yourself for. Bigger picture. So from the now, look back how far you've come. And yeah, you can look into the so-called future, where you're going, but don't let that striving take over and make you miss out on feeling happy in the moment, no? Because life is a series of snapshots, no? Moment by moment by moment. It goes by really fast, so it looks like a movie, but essentially it's that. So can we stay grounded enough? Can you stay grounded enough in gratitude for what's happening right now, even if it's something difficult? Because you know that the difficult times, looking back, they have a silver lining, and they carry these hidden pearls of wisdom, no, or these gems that only reveal themselves with perspective, looking back. So, what is the bigger picture that you can relate to or expand your consciousness into so that you can see your situation relatively to past, present, future, mistakes, wins, successes? We can invert everything. Your so called failures were just stepping stones, and your successes, well, what were they really? Who did they involve? Think in relation to past events or events in general, and to your social context also. Going off tangent a bit, but hey, it's late here. Okay, let me see what the booklet says. 29. Whew, it's getting hot in here. Humid. It's like the tropics nowadays in Spain. I don't mind. I like tropical weather. All right, here we go. See the bigger picture. Giraffes stretch upward to reach the treetops and look down from a high vantage point. When giraffe spirit appears, it's a sign to observe from a higher view. What we just said. In all aspects of your life, it's time to stretch your neck out and broaden your view. Open your eyes to what others need or are experiencing and see the bigger picture you fit into. Social context. No matter how great your wisdom, knowledge, or experience, you don't want to overlook details and connections that will help you better understand yourself and your circumstances. So stretch yourself. Oftentimes we also think we're alone, but if we just see ourselves with context like, hey, there's friends who want to support you, or people you can connect with or reach out to who want to support you. Okay, we just gotta think outside of our own shell. So look beyond what catches your attention at eye level and know that not everything is as obvious as you might like it to be. Spirit will bestow upon you a new perspective that might make all the difference. Yeah, we need that bigger perspective. Yeah. So that's that. I'm going to keep it short because I'm also tired, but I wanted to inaugurate this oracle deck with you, and I'm going to use it regularly, maybe once a week. Let's see, to pull your focus for the week. Let me know if anything resonated. And again, so cool to have you on Mel's Magic Official. Charles and I are super grateful. Like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more of us. And here we are. Stay tuned for the next episode. Ciao, bandidos. Stay cool.